Hello, everyone. This is Linux Fundamentals Part 3 and the final entry into Linux Fundamentals. Let's begin. This one revolved around us really just using our Linux machine, Ubuntu, and basically went over everything we learned in Part 1 and Part 2 from commands, just everything. We learned how to use Nano to write and edit our text and save, and they also taught us Vim, which is a advanced text editor if you really want to get into it. We got to learn about um, Wget, wget. I don't know exactly how to say it, but yeah, it was about just downloading files and having like secure copies. So like also goes into the secure shell we learned in part two. So it was cool learning. Again, it was a lot about encryption and stuff like that. So it was fun. I really enjoyed it. My most challenging part I had on this one though was I was trying to use that to download something and it just wasn't working and I couldn't find the answer. I forgot on which step it was, but it turns out I was in the wrong directory. So that is the one lesson I will never forget. And yeah, it really sucked because I spent I think a whole day and I just had to stop halfway through. I was like, I'll just do it tomorrow because I could not figure it out for the life of me. But eventually I did, and that's what I love about this. It's really just you keep testing it until you know what works, and that's why I really like it because it's never usually the same thing. It's always something different, which I really enjoy. Um, this one was about automation, so cron tabs. Um, Basically, it's like stuff that happens on boot, I believe. So, and you can also change when you want it to execute. So, in a minute, hour, what day of the month, what month of the year, what day of the week, stuff like that. I don't really know what cron tabs are used for because we didn't really go into it too much, stuff like that. But I guess, yeah, I guess the bigger one would be backups for cron tabs then, yeah. Because you always want backups. Package management. Um, Basically, this was showing how Linux uses almost like an Android app where you can have stuff that's open source tools and anyone can kind of use. So it was really cool learning about that because, Windows kind of does that, but you got to go through a lot of processes. Linux, I mean, it seems like it's a lot more like Android where you have so much control over your device, which I really enjoy. And then this one was just teaching us how to maintain our logs and where to look for suspicious stuff. Um, and it can show you what users access what, and that's what we went over. And that was pretty much it. Linux was really fun. I've never touched Linux before this. After going into it, I feel like it's safe to say I don't feel as scared about it because I know when I heard about it before, it was very like, oh, this is for, network security and this is for like people that really know what they're doing. Well, it kind of shows that anyone can really know what to do as if you know the simple stuff like this. I know there's a lot more that goes into it than just that, but um, I feel a lot more confident using Linux now after doing these three fundamental classes. So I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's Linux part 3.